Arsenal shock the football world with double £100 million transfer move. Bruno Guimaraes and Barcola targeted. Fiction. The summer transfer window took another dramatic twist after reports emerged that Arsenal's board had agreed on an ambitious plan to strengthen the squad ahead of the new season. According to this fictional scenario, the Gunners are preparing to sign two exciting stars, Bruno Guimaraes and the highly rated young talent Barcola, with the club reportedly willing to spend £100 million on each player. The news spread rapidly across social media, with Arsenal supporters expressing excitement about what could become one of the biggest transfer windows in the club's history. Fans believe these signings would demonstrate the club's determination to compete for the Premier League title and the UEFA Champions League. Manager Mikel Arteta is said to be eager to add more quality, leadership and creativity to his squad. Bruno Guimaraes is widely admired for his passing range, tactical intelligence, defensive work and ability to control the tempo of matches. His arrival would give Arsenal one of the strongest midfields in Europe. Meanwhile, Barcola is regarded as one of football's brightest young talents. Blessed with pace, technical ability, confidence on the ball and an eye for goal, he is viewed as a player capable of becoming a future superstar. Arsenal's coaching staff believe he would fit perfectly into Arteta's attacking philosophy. Inside the Emirates Stadium, club executives are reportedly optimistic that both transfers can be completed before the transfer deadline. Negotiations are described as progressing positively, with Arsenal determined to secure the signatures of both players before rival clubs have the opportunity to intervene. Supporters have flooded social media with messages of excitement, imagining how the new-look Arsenal lineup could perform. Many believe the combination of Bruno Guimaraes' experience and Barcola's youthful energy would transform the team into genuine title contenders. Former players and football pundits have also discussed the possibility, suggesting that if Arsenal were to complete such ambitious deals, it would send a strong message to Manchester City, Liverpool, Chelsea and the rest of the Premier League that the Gunners are ready to fight for every major trophy. Training at London Colney has reportedly continued with high intensity as Arteta prepares his squad for the challenges ahead. Existing stars are said to be excited by the prospect of welcoming world-class teammates capable of raising the level of competition within the squad. The Arsenal board believes investing heavily now could secure long-term success. Rather than making several smaller signings, the club has supposedly chosen to focus on two elite players who could immediately improve the starting 11 while inspiring confidence throughout the dressing room. Fans are already imagining Bruno Guimaraes controlling the midfield, delivering precise passes to Arsenal's attackers, while Barcola uses his speed and creativity to unlock stubborn defences. The partnership has become one of the most talked about topics among Arsenal supporters. Although nothing has been officially confirmed in this fictional story, excitement continues to grow as supporters eagerly wait for the next chapter of Arsenal's ambitious transfer plans. If both signings were ever to become reality, it could mark one of the most memorable transfer windows in the club's history. Arsenal's dream transfer window continues fiction. As the fictional transfer story gathered even more attention, excitement around Arsenal reached a new level. Reports circulating among supporters claimed that club officials had intensified discussions with the representatives of both Bruno Guimaraes and Barcola. Although no official announcement had been made, optimism was growing inside the Arsenal fan base, with many believing that something special was about to happen. At the Emirates Stadium, manager Mikel Arteta remained focused on preparing his squad for the upcoming season. Behind the scenes, however, the club's recruitment department was said to be working around the clock. The goal was simple: build a team capable of challenging for every major trophy. In this fictional scenario, Arsenal executives believed Bruno Guimaraes was the perfect midfielder to lead the team into a new era. His leadership, composure under pressure, and ability to dictate the rhythm of matches made him one of the club's highest priorities. Scouts had reportedly followed his performances for several seasons and were convinced he could become one of the Premier League's best midfielders in an Arsenal shirt. At the same time, Barcola's potential continued to impress Arsenal's technical staff. Coaches admired his pace, fearless dribbling, intelligent movement and willingness to work hard both on and off the ball. They believed he possessed the qualities needed to become one of Europe's brightest young stars. News of Arsenal's fictional £100 million offer for each player spread quickly around the football world. Television pundits debated whether the investment would be worthwhile, while former players praised the club's ambition. Rival supporters questioned the size of the proposed spending, but Arsenal fans viewed it as a statement that the club was serious about competing with the very best. Social media exploded with excitement. Thousands of supporters created edited images of Bruno Guimaraes and Barcola wearing Arsenal shirts. Others imagined the pair celebrating goals in front of the North Bank at the Emirates Stadium. Fan pages discussed possible formations, predicted starting lineups, and debated how Arteta would use the new arrivals. Inside Arsenal's dressing room, the existing squad remained determined to improve. Senior players welcomed the idea of stronger competition for places, believing it would raise standards during training. Every session became more intense as players pushed one another to perform at their highest level. Arteta reportedly reminded his squad that success would never come from expensive signings alone. Teamwork, discipline, commitment and consistency would always remain the foundations of Arsenal's ambitions. Nevertheless, everyone understood that adding world-class talent could provide the extra quality needed in decisive moments. The fictional negotiations entered another important stage as Arsenal's board prepared the financial structure of both deals. Lawyers, sporting directors and club officials worked carefully to ensure every detail was ready if agreements could be reached. Confidence continued to grow that the transfers might eventually cross the finish line. Supporters outside the Emirates Stadium gathered daily, hoping for positive updates. Every rumour generated fresh excitement and every social media post sparked thousands of comments from fans eager to learn more. The atmosphere surrounding the club felt electric, with belief growing stronger by the day. Meanwhile, Bruno Guimaraes continued focusing on his football, while speculations surrounded his future. Barcola also remained calm despite increasing media attention. In this fictional story, both players were said to appreciate Arsenal's long-term vision, exciting project, and the opportunity to work under Mikel Arteta. Football analysts suggested that if Arsenal could complete both signings, the team's balance would improve significantly. Bruno Guimaraes could provide creativity and control in midfield, while Barcola could add pace, unpredictability and attacking flair. Together, they could become key figures in Arsenal's pursuit of silverware. As another week of the transfer window approached, anticipation among Arsenal supporters reached its highest point. Everyone waited for the next development, hoping the club's ambitious plans would finally produce unforgettable news. Arsenal's dream transfer window continues fiction. The excitement surrounding Arsenal's fictional transfer plans continued to grow with every passing day. Supporters around the world refreshed social media, constantly hoping to see a major announcement from the club. Every new rumour created fresh debate, and optimism spread throughout the Arsenal fan base as many dreamed of seeing Bruno Guimaraes and Barcola wearing the famous red and white shirt. At London Colney, Mikel Arteta continued to prepare his players with demanding training sessions. Although the transfer speculation dominated headlines, the manager reminded his squad that focus and hard work remained the keys to success. Every player understood that the coming season would require determination, discipline and consistency if Arsenal were to compete for the biggest trophies. In this fictional story, Arsenal's recruitment team worked tirelessly behind the scenes. Meetings lasted late into the evening as club executives reviewed every detail of the proposed deals. Financial specialists, lawyers and sporting directors all played important roles in ensuring everything would be ready if agreements could be finalised. The board believed that signing Bruno Guimaraes would bring leadership, experience and composure to the midfield. His ability to recover possession, control the tempo of matches and create chances from deep positions made him an ideal fit for Arteta's tactical system. Coaches imagined him forming a powerful partnership with Arsenal's existing midfield stars. Barcola, meanwhile, was viewed as one of the most exciting young attacking talents in this fictional scenario. Arsenal scouts admired his speed, technical quality, confidence in one-on-one situations and willingness to press defenders. They believed his style of play would excite supporters at the Emirates Stadium and add another dimension to the team's attack.